European Indoor Championships. It's going to be a tremendous test for Mario Garcia, and they are off in the men's Wanamaker Mile, the headline event here in New York at the Millrose Games. It's a really busy field. They've got some pacemakers in there. They've been asked to go through in 1:53. Eric Shavinsky. He will likely go all the way to the kilometre, but here go the On Athletic Club boys. They've been talking about this race. Ollie Hoare features in a podcast with two of his other teammates, and they've been bigging themselves up, talking about how excited they are. And you kind of got to put your money where your mouth is in this race, and it's good to see that trio of green vests at the front of this race so far.
And they have got the world's best pacemaker in Eric Shavinsky. There's only really one man in the world who can do this job, and he's gone out really well. They've been saying that all three of them, they believe it can get under 3 minutes 50, which would be absolutely brilliant to see. And here we go. They've started off under 56 seconds, so very, very swift. Only 4 men able to go with this pace so far. And it's interesting, isn't it, Hannah? The 3 men all train with each other, and all of them have been saying, you know, they know each other's strengths, they know each other's weaknesses, but you have to leave a little bit where you don't tell them exactly everything. You want to leave some little bit, so your kind of secret ingredient that the others don't know about.
It was ever so funny. There was a quote they were saying that Mario Garcia was trying to show how easy he was training last week, trying to get in everyone's head. But they do have a tremendous setup there where they can work together. But today they are working against each other. Ollie Hoare, the Australian, is the Commonwealth champion from last year. That was a good move there. He closed up onto Mario Garcia. And just a note on Great Britain's Neil Gawley. He won in New Balance last week by just 100th ahead of Sam Tanner, the athlete just moving into 5th place. But Neil Gawley made a very deliberate move to get round Joshua Thompson. The American athlete was just fading ever so slightly, and Neil Gawley went, no, I want to be involved with this top 3. This is where it's at. You've got the new American record holder Yared Nuguse just chilling there in 3rd place. This is going to feel pretty fast for him, I think, if he's coming off that 3k pace. Mario Garcia Romeo at the moment with 3 laps to go. Ollie Hoare just gathering pace on his shoulder.
Well, Ollie Hoare said before this, it's this 600 metres which is really crucial. 600 metres, it's when the pace can drop, and you've got to really keep the pace going at this stage. And you can see that Ollie Hoare has definitely responded to what he was saying previously. He's put himself towards the front of the race. Here we go. 4 men still in this at the moment with 2 laps to go.
Yared Nuguse, the new American 3,000 metre record holder, 7:28 a few weeks ago to break that mark, and he's taken up the running here with round about 300 metres to go. They're stretching this field out. Neil Gawley was really disappointed with his tactics in Boston last week. He somehow got away with it and snuck the win, but this time the Scot is sticking very close to Ollie Hoare and Yared Nuguse. We've already had a Scottish win through Josh Kerr in the men's 3,000 metres, but Yared Nuguse is kicking, and he's kicking hard. 3:22 on the clock as they come through 200 metres to go, and Yared Nuguse is eating up the track. He's stretching away, he's kicked. Even if Neil Gawley can lift his pace now, surely Nuguse is gone. It could be a 2nd win for the On Athletics Club. Alicia Monson already broke the American record in the women's 3,000 metres, and here comes Yared Nuguse fighting for the line. He's driving hard. Could he outside the world record, but he has got the American record. Bernard Legat, the 10-time winner of the Wanamaker Mile here, rang Ray Flynn in the week and said, you know what, Ray, that record is on borrowed time. He's seen what the likes of Yared Nuguse have been up to this season, and Nuguse takes a second and a bit off Bernard Legat's American record and that all-important Wanamaker Mile title.
Well, he absolutely smashed it, didn't he, in the end? There was no talks about the world record. I don't know if there was talks within the camp of the world record. It was all about national records. But that last 200 metres, these 2 men behind him, Gawley and Hoare, they're 2 of the best men ever over this distance. And look at what he's done. He's won by, 7 metres, something like that in the end. Absolutely astonishing. What a finish. What strength in depth. And wow, I just didn't think it was going to be as fast as that. We knew it was inside 350.